Hey there, are you looking to level up your customer service in 2025? Well, lucky for you, here at Jotform, we actually have an incredible release that we're going to be giving to you. It's actually something that's been around for a little while, and we're really excited to show it off for you. Imagine you're somebody who needs help with your customer service and you don't want to scale your team quite yet. You're just not comfortable with the idea of hiring more people. That's totally okay. In 2025, customer service is going to be absolutely changed through things like this AI agent you see on the screen right here. So this is Sarah. She's the Jotform AI agent specialist, and she can answer any questions that I want. She has the ability to talk to me, so I can ask questions through voice. I can chat with her. I can do so many different things. And as you can see, previous history has been held. So I could ask a question of, what does a Jotform AI agent do well for customer service? And you'll see that it says that Jotform AI agents excel in customer service by providing real-time assistance and answering user queries instantly, which helps simplify complex tasks and enhances engagement. They offer personalized conversational interactions 24/7, improved customer satisfaction while streamlining support workflows and reducing response time. So imagine somebody calls this AI agent through a phone number that's listed on their website, and they can answer questions about different products. At the end of the day, it's all about embedding an AI agent into the ecosystem of your company, whether it be your website or through a phone number that can work for you. So we actually have the ability to make your own AI agent by clicking on this button and typing it out and pressing customer support as an option. Or we have a myriad of different customer support options that, as you can see, can get pretty diverse here. So let's just do a general customer support agent. All right, so this is Maya, who's my AI agent that's here to help. What we can do here is change any of the colors that I want, change the name, change the avatar, style, all across the board. It's pretty much just up to me. And this shows you a preview of what it'll look like in each and every version. And you can make adjustments to things like the voice and whatnot as well for the voice agent, which is exceptionally cool. Now what I'm gonna do is gonna go to the train section, and under the train section, I can add the knowledge that I'd need. So say, for example, I have a website. So over here, I have some templates, and this templates page is essentially going to be able to share all the info that is kind of needed. So if I go to the templates page here, provide the URL, and by the way, you'll notice it has periodic crawling, which will make it updated. So I can set it to weekly, monthly, or daily. I can go to the templates here. I can grab more templates, like for my Notion app system, which is like a Notion template that I've sold before. And you'll see this showcases everything here that I could want. And you know what? If I wanted to add a bunch, I could, but I'm just gonna focus on the templates here and maybe the home page as well. So let's add some of these templates. Getting things done template, second brain, Notion app system. Okay, cool. Perfect. Let's press save. And what it's going to do is it's going to scrape the information right here, and it's going to tell me when it's in progress or finished. So just let it go through its thing. And I can show you in another tab, there's other stuff going on that we could add to it as well. So we do have the ability to add other knowledge right here, like specific files or specific questions and answers. So like, for example, do students get a template discount? And the question would be responded with, yes, please send an email to hello@risepredictive.com to get the student discount code of 50% off, right? When I press save here, you'll notice that immediately it ends up getting this in there. So if we go to publish real quick, it is still working on everything. So I'm gonna let it load, but you'll see if I ask the question, saying, do students get a discount? Yes, students get a 50% discount. Awesome. Now, that's obviously one thing to factor in, but there's so many more things you have to do to train it. So nicely enough, there is a teach your agent capability where you can either talk into it or type into it, and it just keeps on training the agent, which I'm really appreciative of and I think is a great improvement, because that'll just keep adding to the knowledge base, right? As you can see, it's working on all these crawled characters, which it's getting through. So it's going. And then on top of it, you can create the persona to be as whatever you want it to be. So for example, I can change the response length of the text, the voice response length, and sound of the voice, and give guidelines for both as well. I can make the tone professional, casual, friendly. I'm gonna keep it friendly for this case. I can change the agent role name and the agent's name itself. And then from there is the ability to add a bunch of if-then logic. So for example, I could have it so that when the user provides their email, for example, I could have it send an API request to post to an automation, for example, that would add it to MailChimp or something like that. I could trigger any of these different flows when any of these different things happen. It's very cool. It's basically mini automation, and I think is a great step forward. And you can even get more specific and only have it work on specific channels for the specific options. And as you can see, there's the ability to integrate with forms. Jotform is obviously a form company, so you would definitely want to utilize this if you want your customers to fill out forms. And then, as you can see, everything has been crawled here. So now what I can do is if I go to publish, you'll see there's a lot of different options. There's the chatbot agent, there's the phone agent. So if I purchased a phone number, I could use it. There's an SMS agent, which lets your agent send text messages, which obviously would work alongside the voice agent too. There's a Zoom agent, so it can join Zoom meetings. There's a presentation agent, so it lets your agent present slides. We're adding a lot here. There's a lot of different platforms, a lot of different things you can do. I very much enjoy this. You can even make your own agent app, which is cool too. Now, if I go to open a new tab, let's ask it some questions. What is the Notion app system? It's a Notion template. It would know some answers. That's very true. This is what it is. What is the cost? Ooh, the Notion app system costs $49 with lifetime access and updates. Very cool. Okay, so 50% discount for students. That's accurate as well. What is the link to buy it? Oh, okay, so I'd have to send an email. Now, I could have some question and answers by default be in there, but just a note, right? This is some basic questions you're gonna get a lot of questions sent to emails for. So this is kind of the purpose of it for this context, but you can imagine it in many more scenarios. Like I said earlier, if you're a auto body shop and you have somebody working the front desk, but there's somebody who comes in person, you want somebody answering the phone and handling the person there. And the nice thing about this is it's not one agent, like it's one person. It's one conceptual agent that goes into an infinite amount of interactions at once, which is actually scalable, unlike hiring a customer support team in 2025. So with that being said, I hope you like this video. If you want to learn more about how to elevate your customer service skills utilizing Jotform AI agents, make sure to check out the link down below, and we'll see you in the next one.